Now, this Friday, I'm going to unveil tons of evidence. Stu Peters is done. His whole Fort Huachuca bullshit, I'm going to completely refute that. I have irrefutable evidence that that's not the case. Literally couldn't be the case. It's impossible. He's done. All this guy had to ever do was just reach it. He could have figured it out in 5 minutes if he was just a slightly good faith. And in good faith had just reached out to try to figure out what actually happened. Nope, can't do that.
Andrew mentioned that he reached out to Turning Point in good faith and received an answer regarding Charlie's text messages back and forth with the security team. And he was saying, oh, it's just such a shocker how when you reach out in good faith, like they might actually respond. Well, as the sole individual who was handling the press@tpusa.com email inbox for months on end prior to Charlie's assassination and after, there were a few other people who handled it too, but I had access to the entire thing after Charlie's assassination. There were so many people who reached out in good faith, both reporters, reputable reporters, and just normie individuals just from around the world who reached out in very good faith with just these kind of similar and questions. And we were told explicitly, like, you don't respond to these people. Like, we didn't respond to any of them. And then, so that's number one. Number two is that when I was fired, I actually mentioned to Turning Point leadership, both to Andrew Colvett and Marina Minas, that there were staff who were concerned about 9/10, who had questions and who certainly were asking these things in good faith. I mean, these people had uplifted their lives, moved across the country, put off school, done all kinds of things to work for Turning Point. Those people were always acting in good faith and they had questions too. And it was an environment that was not safe to be asking those questions. And certainly I'm a product of that.
These people are the biggest lying con artists on planet Earth. Investigation, my ass. They didn't even bother to do any due diligence at all.
Which one of the charges against, or all of them, do you think Tyler Robinson is guilty of? Well, do you know any of the charges he's up for right now?
Yeah, of course.
Can you name one?
I think he's been charged with murder.
That's actually incorrect.
Okay, great. I have a load of never before seen, never before publicly released evidence. Tons of it. No, I'm not going to drip it out. I want to drip out the evidence. You know, that's got to drip out that evidence, keep people coming back for the show, right?
I don't know.
Maybe some of it. Doesn't the text you read contradict Erica's comments in Glenn Beck where she said, I have his phone and there were no threats made to Charlie?
But he was not messaging people the day before saying, I'm going to be murdered. They're coming after me. Someone's going to kill me. He didn't say that.
Like, what if she was just wrong? You know? Like, do you ever think about that?